Have you ever wondered why some people seem to bloom after 70, while others fall into loneliness, regret, or even early decline? Here's the hard truth. Retirement can be a beautiful new beginning, or the start of a slow downfall, and it doesn't just depend on luck. It depends on small, quiet choices we make, or fail to make, throughout life. Today I'll reveal the 5 key conditions that turn old age into a time of freedom, joy, and deep purpose. They're simple, but powerful. And the best part, it's not too late to begin, but be warned. There are also 3 silent traps that have destroyed the retirement dreams of thousands, and you may already be walking into one. Without even knowing it, these lessons come from real stories, research, and the painful experience of a 70-year-old man whose life was turned upside down by just 3 critical mistakes. If you want to age with health, peace, dignity, and meaning, this video could change your path, because here's the truth. The golden years don't just happen. You have to build them. Shall we begin? First condition for a happy retirement: physical independence. Let me ask you something. What could be more valuable than a body that still responds to you? Waking up, walking to the kitchen, making your own breakfast, being able to care for yourself without relying on anyone else. That is real freedom. And many people only realize that when it's already slipping away. Physical independence is the foundation of a dignified old age. Without it, even the simplest joys become challenges: bathing, going out to see your grandchildren, or even choosing what to eat. Here's the hard truth. Losing your autonomy doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of years of inactivity, poor nutrition, and small daily neglects. But here's the good news: it's never too late to start. Your body is like a plant. If you care for it, it will respond. Move a little every day. Eat with intention. Stretch. Walk. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. If you're still with me so far, type the number 1 in the comments. I'd love to know who's really committed to this journey. Also, please like this video. It may seem small, but it helps this channel reach more people who truly need this message. Share it with someone you care about, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss what's coming next. This journey to your golden years is just getting started. Second condition for a happy retirement: partnership and healthy relationships. Now let's talk about something that can completely change your quality of life in your golden years: the value of a strong partnership and healthy family relationships. Living alongside a spouse with harmony, respect, and love is one of the foundations of a happy retirement. But it's more than that. Having positive family connections where communication flows and serious conflicts are avoided greatly impacts your mental and emotional well-being. The truth is, no matter where you live or your culture, humans need to feel connected and loved. When that bond is fragile, loneliness and emotional stress can speed up physical and mental decline. So, invest time and care in your relationships with your partner, children, or friends. Practice listening, forgiving, and open dialogue. If you agree that good relationships truly make a difference, type 2 in the comments below. Let's build a community that values what truly matters, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps spread this important message to those who need it most. Third condition for a happy retirement: mental clarity and cognitive health. Let's talk about something that can literally transform your life in retirement, keeping your mind clear, active, and resilient. Mental health goes far beyond just remembering names or dates. It's the foundation that allows you to make conscious decisions, recognize when you're being deceived, and protect yourself from the flood of false information we face every day. As we age, forgetfulness, confusion, and difficulty concentrating are common, but these don't have to be accepted as inevitable or normal. Science shows the brain can keep adapting and growing even in later years, as long as it's properly stimulated. How can you do this? One of the most effective ways is to keep learning constantly: reading books, learning a new language, studying something new. Another key factor is staying socially active, talking, meeting friends, participating in groups and communities, and of course eating well, because what you eat directly impacts your brain health. Additionally, Exercising your mind with games, puzzles, and even meditation helps improve concentration and focus. Don't let the fear of forgetfulness or confusion freeze your life. Instead, make mental health a daily priority, like physical exercise. It will be your ally to enjoy every moment of life with greater confidence, clarity, and joy. Now I want to hear from you. If you're following along and believe a healthy mind is the key to aging well, type 3 in the comments below. Your engagement helps build a strong community dedicated to improving quality of life in the golden years. And of course, don't forget to like, share this video with your friends and family, and subscribe to the channel. Your support is essential so we can keep bringing content that truly makes a difference in people's lives. Remember, your mind is your greatest treasure. Care for it today to ensure a tomorrow full of clarity and independence. Fourth condition for a happy retirement: financial independence. Now let's talk about something that causes a lot of concern but is essential for a peaceful retirement: financial independence. Having enough money to live without depending on your children or others is one of the greatest sources of security and freedom in your golden years. It doesn't mean being wealthy, but ensuring your basic needs, healthcare, and leisure are always covered. Planning ahead, saving, investing wisely, and avoiding debt are key steps to achieve this independence. When your finances are in order, you gain peace of mind to enjoy life and make decisions without external pressure. If you agree that financial stability is essential for a happy retirement, type 4 in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support this content that helps so many people. Condition for a happy retirement: life purpose and hobbies. Now let's talk about what brings meaning and joy to life in retirement. Having a clear purpose and hobbies you love. Having something that motivates you to get out of bed every day, whether it's gardening, painting, learning music, or helping others, gives a sense of value and fulfillment. Boredom and lack of purpose can lead to depression and isolation, but hobbies and activities that make your heart sing keep your mind and body active. Even small projects or new passions can transform your daily life and make it richer and happier. If you already have a hobby or are looking for a purpose in your retirement, type 5 in the comments below. And remember, liking, sharing, and subscribing really helps the channel keep bringing content that makes a difference. Now that you know the 5 essential conditions for a happy retirement, it's time to talk about something equally important: the 3 traps that can destroy your dream of a peaceful life after 70. Let me tell you the story of a man named David who, at 70, faced a series of decisions that completely changed the course of his life. David had always been a hard-working and careful man, but after retiring, he found himself vulnerable to the pressures and temptations many seniors face: poor financial choices, social isolation, and neglected health issues. His story is a powerful warning for all of us, showing that even with experience, we can make mistakes that come at a high cost. In the next sections, I will explain these 3 traps so you can recognize them and, most importantly, avoid them. Stay with me until the end and protect your future. Trap 1. Complacency and resistance to change. One of the biggest traps in retirement is complacency and resistance to change. After 70, many people close themselves off, avoiding learning new things or adapting to changes in the modern world, whether technology, new ways to socialize, or different habits. This behavior might seem comfortable, but it actually limits your personal growth and makes it harder to integrate into today's ever-evolving society. Also, resistance can lead to feelings of isolation and even affect mental health. In David's case, he tried to avoid using smartphones and social media, which made it harder to keep in touch with friends and family, leaving him more alone than necessary. To avoid this trap, it's crucial to keep an open mind, seek to learn new skills, and adapt to new things, even if it seems challenging at first. If you agree that staying open to change is essential for a full life, type 1 in the comments. And don't forget, liking, sharing, and subscribing really helps keep this valuable content coming for you and others. Trap 2. Relying exclusively on children for emotional and practical support. The second trap that can harm your retirement is placing all your emotional and practical dependence on your children. Meet Maya, a 72-year-old woman who always relied heavily on her children for everything, from financial decisions to daily companionship. Over time, this created tensions and frustrations in the family as the children had their own lives and responsibilities. Maya ended up feeling both abandoned and guilty for demanding too much. This excessive dependence not only causes conflicts, but also robs you of autonomy and self-confidence. To avoid this trap, it's important to build other support networks, friends, community groups, and even professionals, and strengthen your emotional independence. If you agree that balancing support and autonomy is essential, type 2 in the comments. And remember, liking, sharing, and subscribing really helps keep this valuable content available for everyone. Trap 3. Ignoring the importance of legal and estate planning. The third trap many people overlook is not having proper legal and estate planning. Let me tell you about James, a 75-year-old man who didn't organize his legal documents, will and financial matters related to inheritance. When he passed away, his family faced many disputes, lawsuits, and confusion that could have been avoided with good planning. These problems cause stress, damage family relationships, and even delay asset distribution. To avoid this trap, it's essential to seek legal advice, organize your documents, and openly discuss your wishes with your family. If you agree that legal planning is essential for family peace, type 3 in the comments. And, of course, liking, sharing, and subscribing helps keep this important content available to everyone. We've reached the end of our video about the 3 traps to avoid for a happy and peaceful retirement. Remember, complacency, excessive dependence on children, and lack of legal planning can cause many problems, but with awareness and action you can overcome each one. If you enjoyed this content, please leave a like, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to the channel for more valuable tips on how to make the most of life after 70. Here, your aging journey is one of growth, freedom, and happiness. Let's walk it together. Leave a comment telling us which trap stood out to you or if you've experienced any of them. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.